All right. I don't know if we're live or not. Are we live? Okay. So, welcome to the live stream. I'm going to be drawing a few things here that um first question of the day I have for you is, would you guys be interested at all in watching me live stream playing Minecraft at all? I mean, I know that that's kind of a waste of time, but I mean, in all honesty, if I'm bored, and so I don't know if any of you would be interested in possibly watching that. But yeah, I'll be checking on the YouTube chat here for anyone who has any questions or comments that I can ask or answer or comment upon. If you have anything you want to say, just feel free to say it, and I'll answer to the best of my ability. My mic is going to be on for the entire live stream, unless something comes up and I have to turn it off. Yeah, welcome to the live stream. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Phaeton. How are you two today? And I apologize for the short bouts of silence. Um, it's not lag, but it's like off timing. If you understand what I'm saying, um, like the YouTube video is behind where I'm actually at. By the time you hear me say this, I will have said it or so. Yes, I love Hunter x Hunter. It's really good. I actually have two Hunter x Hunter OCs I'm actually going to be drawing during this live stream. I'm really sorry about my voice right now. I'm a little groggy. I hope that everyone can hear me well. Sometimes people say that they can't really hear me all too well. Man, that looks awful. And I accidentally drew it on the same layer. All right. So it looks like about 4 people are watching right now. That's fun. I hope that you all are having a very wonderful day. Christmas actually just passed recently. Did anyone get any awesome gifts? I know almost every single year I get some kind of clothing article, which I honestly don't really need. I've gotten rid of so much clothing over the past years. Just like every someone decides to give me clothing. So I don't know if anyone has any requests for anything that they want me to talk about. I'll talk about almost anything. I just hate being silent. Then I feel like it's a boring stream happening. So, I mean, if you have any questions or anything that you want me to talk about, I know somebody, Hunter Hunter. I'm very big fan of Hunter Hunter. I was obsessed with a few of the characters for quite a while. And like I'm just with it now. I think I have calmed down quite a bit. Um, but it is still a very big part of my life. Fanfic that I was making a while ago, Shadows, that got very big. I really want to finish it at some point, but I'm not exactly sure I'll be able to or to. Um, a while back to it. I put a poll on my DeviantArt profile asking people what they wanted me to work on more for the new year, uh, and after the new year starts. And most people want me to work on my web comic, so making up. Um, so yeah, I won't have too much time. Anything else, unfortunately, if I'm going to be working on that most of the time. Currently, I'm drawing. It's somebody's character, Akiji Kayaku. Here's the character right here. I'm just doing a headshot for them in Toony style. So it's a little odd for me right now. Um, but usually when I draw things, I draw it out on paper. Traditionally, I'll either ink it in and then scan it and color it digitally, or I will take a picture of the sketch and draw it digitally. Um, it's not very often that I draw stuff from scratch digitally because I don't have a tablet or anything. I used to draw straight digitally um, a while ago, but nowadays I just really haven't been in the proper mindset or anything to draw straight digitally. I think it's because it's so much easier for me to personally uh, um, traditionally, because drawing that way, I have better grip with my pencil. I mean, I guess if you understand that, I don't know how many of you are artists and digital or not prefers to draw digitally and who here traditionally. I mean, some people like one thing, other people like another thing. So I noticed a while recently that the Kiji Kayaku remind me of lombacks. They're species from a popular video game. Now that it's called Ratchet and Clank. Um, but I enjoy how the ears. I guess the only difference between their ears and Kiji Kayaku ears is ears are like striped. So we watched a movie last night. I forget what it's called, but it's about uh, after we're populated and stuff, and people are like scrambling out to find planets that are and stuff. One of the planets that they find is not so suitable. I mean, suitable for humans, but not like humans can't really live there because it's too toxic, if you understand what I mean. So they have people go in and fix up the place. Um, as being played, the place has already become hospitable for, and it focuses on this one guy who daughter with him. He and his wife are divorced and stuff, and he's like this military man. Um, Basically, the military and all the higher ups and stuff live in the sky area that absolutely looks beautiful. And then low world is where all the commoners and stuff live, and there's this big huge prison that is full of people who have like life sentences, and the poor people there have to work so hard. And itself is really confusing because it skips from one time frame to another constantly. So like you have the same character in one scene and all of a sudden they're in another scene. And so it's pretty confusing. But I mean, when you understand what's going on and all that, then I mean, it's really sad because like the main character who you think is the main character actually isn't the main character. And then what is actually a supporting character dies. And it's like, are you kidding me? I was very disappointed in that movie. But I mean, the end was kind of cute. Besides death. Death's not cute. Unless you draw him cute. I've seen some people draw death very cute. If that makes sense. I'm talking about the character, not the action of dying. Speaking of personified characters, really about this Earth Chan meme that has been going on. I don't know if any of you have heard about it, but how it started, all I know is that they're drawing over and stuff. It seems pretty interesting. Hello, welcome to the live stream. So my dad just recently got a ton of video games for his Xbox One. Um, Skyrim. So he asked the what other games they that were like Skyrim. The game is Dying Light and Fallout 4, and he has been poor nonstop for days now. I mean, of course, he stopped to do work and stuff, but I mean, he's really enjoying that game. I personally, few new things about it. I played Fallout 4 a little bit in my life, but I was never quite um but I'm really actually enjoying things about it that I didn't know before. Oh, I forgot this guy has horns. It's gonna be fun. I don't know. I feel like I'm being too quiet now. Um, sure, I don't really have too much I ever really want to talk about. And then when I do talk about it, then I'm done talking about it. Uh, I don't know. How many people are watching the live stream now? It says only 2 people are watching now for me. Am I that boring? I don't know. If I am boring, then just I don't know. You could tell me that I'm boring, and I'll try to switch topics or something. I'm not exactly sure what people want to hear. I mean, the types of stuff that I like to talk about or I like to hear isn't always necessarily the types of things that other people want to hear or talk about. I don't know. I guess the main reason I ever have the mic on is honestly just so I can communicate with you guys better so that I'm not just pausing my art just to respond to you guys on the chat so I can be more personal with you guys. But I guess that's only if you guys really want to. I don't know. One of my friends said that they like hearing my voice. But yay. It looks like it's just me and one other person. Well, my friend, do you have any requests or anything that you want to hear me talk about? Oh, so I'm drawing Sire's character, Sire. And I'm not sure if this counts as a Hunter character, but she has this other character, Uke Seme, which I think is a very funny name. But yeah, so I have these 2 characters of hers that I'm gonna be drawing. Um, she actually won one of my raffle prizes, which is those 2 characters. So I have to try to figure out um, how exactly I'm going to be drawing them. I don't usually have a exact design in mind. I just start drawing and figure it out as I go along. I'm just like, okay, I want this kind of expression. I want to do this kind of angle. And then I just draw it. That looks awful. I'm not exactly sure how to do cloth at that angle. Oh man, I've been wanting to play Minecraft since yesterday, but I'm like, I really need to work on this art. So I don't know if putting on music able to hear it. I mean, I can try if you guys want to try to listen to some music here. I don't know what kinds of music you guys will like. You guys might hate my choice of music, so music to requests. If you guys can hear it, I don't know if you guys will be able to, but I can sure try to put on some music. Music is better than me not talking. So, well, yeah, I'm gonna attempt to put on some music here. I don't know if that'll like. Not sure if YouTube will pick up the music or not. It might because it'll be able to hear, but it might not be because the music will be coming from my computer. See, I'm gonna put on my favorite songs playlist. I mean, if you guys don't like the music or have any requests, feel free. I'm gonna put it on really loud because then hopefully it'll pick it up. Uh, just sheer irony, I am going to play a weird song that people may or may not enjoy. Um, yeah, I'm trying to find words here, but So if you just let me know. If not, turn it down. Just let me know if you can hear the music or not. Um, if you can only hear me speaking, then I don't know. You can't hear the music? Oh, dang it. Um, let's see. Well, it looks like the computer doesn't pick up the music, so I'm going to turn the music off because that makes me think that people can hear it. And I will attempt to play music from another source because it's possible that somehow it doesn't pick up noise from the computer itself. It probably only picks up outside noise. So I'm going to turn on something else.
I was blown away. What could I say? It all seemed to make sense. You're taking away everything, and I can't get on the way. What could I say?
Oops.
It all seemed to make
I sat on the remote.
You're taking away everything, and I can't get on. I was blown.
Nope. Looks like my radio's not working. I didn't know if you could hear that or not, but my radio is not working. It's just skipping through stuff. So I guess we'll have to go musicless. But in that case, I guess I'll just have to talk about more things. Not exactly sure what else to talk about. Like a lot of live streams that I am a part of or stuff, there's a lot of people talking and all that. But then when I have my own live streams, wants to talk, except for occasionally people will join and be like, hi, when that's the last you hear of them. Yeah, if my radio's not going to work, I'm going to unplug it. Like, I don't even understand what's wrong with my radio. Like, it'll start playing the song, and then the song will skip back to the beginning. And it'll just play the beginning over and over and over, which kind of gets obnoxious after a while. So, yeah, since I can't play music, own music to your own discretion if you would like. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not really much of a radio as it's like this mini stereo thing. It's like one of those really old version stereos. I don't know. It's probably because it's not 12:30 yet and people are expecting me to start at 12:30. That's probably what it is. Same. I'm not really much of a talker either. I'll stand and listen to people, um, and if I think of something to say, I'll usually say it. And usually, when I do have something to say, I'll talk about it for a little bit and either forget what I'm talking about or continue talking about it a bit too much, and then people get bored of it. Um, I will be talking to someone about something and they're just not interested in it, and after a while I see they're not interested in it, and so I just drop the subject. But yeah, I'm not really much of a talker. I mean, if somebody brings up a subject, then I'm like, yeah, I'll talk to you about that, or I'll put in my 2 cents. But I mean, if everyone's quiet and I have nothing to say, I mean, I don't usually have too much to talk about. I mean, yes, I love my gossip, but I think of something to say. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of things that I can talk about right now, but I mean, nothing really is coming to mind. Anyways, to put it in perspective or whatever, the song that I was listening to before that the computer wasn't picking up was the Mocker. I actually enjoy that song, surprisingly. Like I heard it on the radio and I was like, "Ooh, what is this song? It sounds like the Macarena." And then it was the Macarena. I'm like, "What?" On the radio. Um, I don't know. I found it pretty ironic. I've heard them play the He-Man song on the radio too, which I was very amused to discover. Um, yeah, I've heard the radio play many uh and not questionable in the is this should this be on the radio as more as this is meme music. Why are they playing this music, not radio music? I don't know. I like pop music, and so that's what I'll usually listen to. But if I'm scanning through stations and stuff because nothing good is on, an oldie song or a country song or any other song really that I've liked from my childhood or something else, stop and listen to the station until it changes to the next song, which I don't know or don't like, and then I'll switch it. People have been getting really good with their advertisements on the radio and on TV and on YouTube and stuff. I've been seeing a lot of um, recent advertisements that are just like people are honestly just getting smart. Um, they're using YouTubers for advertising their goods. They're using memes. They're using things that people can relate to, people of our generation, the younger generation. Um, I don't know. One of the advertisements that I was listening to recently was, I think, a Papa John's commercial where the guy calls up Papa John's and is like, I want a sandwich. And the Papa John's guy is like, what kind of sandwich? And the guy on the other end is like, I don't care, bring it quick. And the guy's like, okay. And then there's a bunch of noises and stuff, then knock on the door, and the guy answers it, and he's like, Papa John's, here's your sandwich. Oh, by the way, did you know your house is on fire? And the guy's like, yep, grab a bucket. And the guy's like, we're gonna need more help. And so he calls his boss, and the boss is like, yes, Papa John's. And the guy's like, we need a sandwich. And the guy's like, what kind of sandwich? I don't know, bring it quick. And it goes on with Papa John's coming and bringing sandwiches and grabbing buckets and trying to douse the fire. Then finally, there's a knock on the door, and it's the firemen, and they're like, "Well, you should have called us first." And the guy's like, "I did." I don't know. I find that funny, honestly, because I mean, it's not 100% true nowadays, but I mean, it's an ongoing joke. It's there faster than firemen. There's this other really funny advertisement that I saw a long time ago that I suggest you actually go on YouTube right now and check out. I'm going to give you the title of it. Just search on YouTube, um, the cashier with more time for surprises. Uh, and it should be the very first video. It's like Ariel Vladenberg is the cashier for time with or is cashier with time for surprises. I really like the "we need more glitter, Mario" part of it. Um, my opinion. One commercial I saw a long time ago, which I couldn't keep my eyes off, was for the Squatty Potty, and it was a unicorn shitting rainbows on a toilet, and I don't even understand. But they're getting so good with their commercials. It's not even. It's like ah, I think the radio would have more influence if it was nothing but memes. Um, I'm gonna mute my mic for a second here. All right, my husband arrived, so he's just gonna hang out in here. He's a little sick right now.
I want to fucking die.
But yeah, I mean the radio's getting pretty smart with their advertisements nowadays. Um, I personally, I mean, if I hear an advertisement that kind of gets to me, then I'll stop and listen to it over any song any day. Uh, because I find them funny. In all honesty.
What did you unplug? Sorry.
So I mean, honestly, I don't have anything else to talk about right now. Um, so I mean, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to say something. I'm getting like a ton of notifications for DeviantArt right now. But I'm not going on DeviantArt right now. Dang, still only 2 people. Do people hate me that much? I cry every time. Or are they just not interested in watching my live streams? I think most of the people who have subscribed to me have subscribed because they like my um my AMVs and stuff. I need to work more on AMVs. My only issue is I'm going to be focusing more on art for this new year. So probably won't be uploading a lot to YouTube except for maybe live streams, which I apologize for. But I mean that's going to be how it is. So it seems like there's only 3 people in the live stream right now. Me, my husband, and Maui Cat Girl. Um, which I'm a little disappointed about. I don't know, usually I have more people. Um, So I guess all I can really I hope my silence doesn't annoy you. Because I'm probably going to be silent until I think of something to say. And once I think of something, I will say something. But in all honesty, at this rate, I might, after finishing up with this picture, switch over to play Minecraft. I doubt I'd do a Let's Play Minecraft series. I mean, I've already tried my hand at playing video game stuff for YouTube. I tried doing Agario, didn't really work out. Not many views on the videos. I'm just, I'm a little disappointed at the lack of views. I'm really not proud of this picture right now. Ugh. Okay, I'm probably gonna do better doing my own, because I'll probably end up
Get distracted by me.
being distracted in general, but um, better on paper and just take pictures of it. It'll probably be faster doing that. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna switch over to playing Minecraft. I really know I shouldn't be. Um, but yeah, I mean, if you want to watch me play some Minecraft, I'm gonna switch over and do that. If you don't mind. I mean, if you mind, then just say we'll get back to art. If you don't, oh, sorry. Um, but if you don't mind, then just say you don't mind, and I'll switch over. I'll update the descriptions of everything really fast right now. So I will be back momentarily for that. Can you do me a favor and go downstairs and get the remote?
Give me a sec. It's really your. Should be watching you repeat.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna update my DeviantArt journal really fast here, and I will update the description of this video. Just give me a moment here to do that. The internet's really slow with the live stream happening. Oh. To wait for Minecraft to load up. Still on the opening title screen thing, loading.
Only on Twitter.
I'm almost done editing the DeviantArt journal. All right. That has been updated. All right, and I've updated the description for the YouTube video. Um, all right, so just give me a moment until Minecraft loads, because it's taking a while to load here. And when it does, then we can get to doing that. Meanwhile, I will continue working on art. At least I hope Minecraft will load. It might decide that it just wants to be left alone. And if that is the case, restart it. Minecraft is not going to load right now, so you'll have to wait a little longer. Which I find funny because, like, Minecraft doesn't take internet to play. You could play without internet. Um, but it still takes forever to load, and it usually has to do with the internet.
Bruh.
Realized I went silent for a while again. Um, I don't know. Watching the live stream or something, and they have a question that I can possibly answer, or something that I can rant talk about. I'm thinking right now that I can just sit and talk about for a while here. Um, I mean, I guess for one, I am upset that Minecraft isn't loading. Sitting at the loading screen, just sitting there. Doesn't even say Minecraft yet, it just says Mojang. And it still says Mojang. I don't know if there's just too many things happening on the computer and it's preventing me from going on. I don't know if I'll have to close down the live stream in order to access Minecraft or what. But I mean, you're supposed to be able to get on Minecraft even when there's no internet. So I mean, why is it having so much of an issue now? I mean, I can understand if it's just because there's too many things happening on the computer, but if it's because of the internet, that wouldn't make any sense. All right. It seems to me that Minecraft is just not wanting to load. So I'm gonna finish up with this picture here, and then I'm gonna stop the stream and everything, and see if Minecraft will want to load. And if I get it to load, then I'll start a new live stream. And if it doesn't want to load, then I'll probably be forced to work on some art, which is not a bad thing. Honestly, I really need to work on my art instead of be playing games, but I don't know. I really wanted to live stream and work on art and stuff, but I'm feeling more in the mood to do it traditionally instead of digitally. And I hope you guys can understand. My big question is, Minecraft actually does decide to load. What am I gonna do? I mean, I really want to establish a town or something, but and you know what I really want to do right now? I really want to start working on Legend of Kree, but I need to finish up all this other stuff before. I really shouldn't be getting distracted. I need to work on things that need to be done. I have such an issue with that. Procrastination. Thank you, Bee Bandit. Okay. think it was, let's see. Yeah. So I'm almost done with this. I'm just finishing up really fast with the markings on the face. And once I get that done, then I can move over to doing something else. It seems like Minecraft is just not wanting to load. So after this, I'm going to stop the stream just so that I can attempt to get it up and running. Because I don't know if it's the... Oh yeah, it just crashed. The stream that's just not letting it load.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
All right, I'm almost done here. I'm going to softly erase this. Minecraft is still not wanting to load. Okay. So let's see how that looks. That looks awful. Oh well. So I hear a lot of people say that a lot of artists, they'll be like constantly unhappy with their work. Like they'll look at something and they're like, oh, that looks awful. And I guess that's true for most artists, that they just don't like what they work on. Other people will be like, oh, that's amazing, that looks awesome. And they themselves will be like, oh, it looks awful. I personally, I do not like a lot of my artwork, but at the same time, lazy to take the time to fix it. Like, I know that I should put a lot more effort into my art, but a lot of the times I just don't have the time or energy to do more. All right. So, oh, I forgot the whiskers. I did everything and then I forgot the whiskers. For most of the Kiji Kayaku that I make, whiskers for some reason. Always, but a lot of the time. I'll just be so caught up with the design and the pattern and stuff that I'll forget such an important aspect of them.
I very rarely forget to do the eyebrows. I've forgotten occasionally, and I'm like, something looks very wrong, and I can't tell what it is. I realize what it is, and I feel so stupid. Because, like, eyebrows days are one of the first few things I put on a person. I'll, like, do the usually I'll do the nose first, and then I'll do the facial shape, or sometimes I'll do the facial shape and then the nose. Um, and then I'll do the eyebrows, or maybe the ears, and then I'll do the neck and shoulders and stuff, and then I'll do the eyes. What I do. All right, I'll see you later, cat girl. Stop.
No. Super. I forgot about there's an Easter egg in here. I think there's a blueprint around here. Sorry.
Oh man, like there's like a ton of mosquitoes out and about. Uh, and like for some reason they just love my blood. Like I am constantly bombarded by mosquitoes, and it really sucks because then I have so many issues. Like I'll wake up one morning with like 5 new mosquito bites, all in different places. And it really hurts, in all honesty. My dad hates it when I or other people say in all honesty or stuff like that. He's just like, oh no, I want you to lie to me. Which I get where he's coming from, but at the same time, isn't it just to politely say that you are being honest with them? Honesty, I would do this or that or whatever. I'm trying to think of something else to talk about. Oh, Minecraft crashed again. Yeah, I think it just won't load because of the live stream. So after I'm done with Akadai, however you pronounce his name, Akaidaru, here, then I'm gonna stop the live stream to try to get on Minecraft. The live stream is helping me to continue working on art here. I'm pretty sure if the stream wasn't going right now, I would be just sitting watching somebody play video games or watching YouTube videos that don't really give me any entertainment, or some that do. Speaking of YouTube videos, I've been watching this one YouTuber play a game called Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. That game, when I first saw him playing it, I laughed so hard. That was the hardest that I've ever laughed in so long. And like, it felt good to laugh like that. I haven't really had a chance to be that happy for a while now. And I was really surprised that, I don't know, but I mean, that game is so hilarious. I think everyone should check it out at some point. I personally, I enjoy it. It's not a game that I would ever want to play. I would rage so hard with that game. Like, it's not even funny. I'd probably die. I'd give up. I wouldn't be able to handle even the first bit of it. But that's, I guess, why I like watching other YouTubers play it. is because they rage so hard while playing it, and they work so hard to get up to the top, and then all of a sudden one mistake and they're all the way down at the bottom. And I know that it's mean to laugh at that, but in all honesty, and there's the in all honesty again, I find it just so hilarious. Like, I don't know. In your opinion, do you think that it's rude to laugh at somebody else's failure when it's like a video or something or for your entertainment? Like, its original purpose is for being entertaining to you, but the person is being caused pain or misery or something like that during the process of it, like a strenuous game or like the AFV videos, America's Funniest Home Videos. I used to watch when I was little. A lot of people, they'd like jump off of a building or be jumping on the trampoline and try to do a flip and get flipped off the trampoline and like land on their butt really hard or something. And so I don't know. Do you feel like it would be really rude to laugh at people like that? Or do you think that you're justified because it's supposed to be funny for your entertainment, even though somebody's getting hurt? Well, I think I'm basically done with this. I'm going to merge that down. But now let's see if I'm missing anything. Okay, I got the oh, the beard. I don't know. Should I shade this picture or not? I can't. I mean, I don't remember if I promised the person shading. I think I just promised them artwork of the character. I don't think I even promised that it would be colored or not, but I felt right coloring it. Oh, wait, I forgot he has scars. Oh, but it's on that side. And then the lip on that side. I think that there was one more scar here. Oh, hey, I got another question for people. Anyone know what there is?
Oh God.
That game. Very funny in my opinion.
It is God tier. I got it.
Alright, I think this picture is done. I'm not going to do any shading for it. I'm just going to leave it flat color. Because the original image has the shading. And so here for people to nab the colors of the character. Yeah. Didn't turn out quite to, but I mean, Okay. Well, I'm gonna get off the live stream right now, and I'm gonna Minecraft. If I can get it up and running, then I will start a new live stream with it. If not, then I apologize, but I will be posting the artwork that I work on today on my DeviantArt. So I will make sure to finish the other images as well off the live stream. But thank you for joining me for this short time here. And I hope to see all of you soon. Bye.